Hi and welcome to the RC Crew. If you're at all into miniatures or RC vehicles, you have found the right place. And even if you're not, I'm pretty sure you're gonna like what we do here, at least most of you. So today we're gonna make an introduction to our gold trommel. So it's just a normal trommel, but we have modified it quite a lot so it's able to run gold all through it. So this is a video to try to explain what this is all about. Normally what you see here in front of you is included when you buy the machine. So you get a snail and an extra motor and a gateway bridge, something. But we're not actually using all that. And you get a stand for the machine to stand on as well. The way that the dry washer normally works is that you take dirt and put down in the grizzly bars here. And then the snail is rotating, so it forces the material into the trommel here, where you get a really fine grade of sand here. Then you get a few coarser rocks, and the biggest rocks falls out in the end. But because we are using it for gold, we have to include water in the system. Otherwise, we can't actually get the gold sorted out of the rocks. So we have made a lot of changes to the system so it's actually able to cope with using water. So one of the things we have done is drilling so we can get a pipe in. And normally when you see our videos, there's also a pipe in the other end. So in those two chambers here, there's always water. So we can wash the rocks as good as possible and get all of the dirt out, away from the rocks. A few of the other things we have done is actually electrifying our grizzly bars. So normally you have a lot higher sides on, so it comes up a lot in the height, and it's really hard to get material in. And that means that the grizzly bars normally is at a steep angle. But because we have made our changes the way we have, the grizzly bars are actually lying flat. So the first thing, we put a motor on the side here, so with a remote control we are able to lower and raise the grizzly bars. One of the other changes we made is we have put a vibrating motor on here, so we are able to get the rocks off again, because they have a tendency to stick a little bit on the grizzly bars. So we try to vibrate them off. All the electronics here, the snail motor and the vibrating motor, is using a 9-volt battery to run and forward to the remote control. The two biggest and coolest changes we've made to the machine so far is that we actually upgraded the engine. The one that's in standard is running around 180 rounds per minute, where the one we installed can run a bit over 200 rounds per minute. The other thing is we installed a speed controller into the machine. Why is a speed controller important? It's simply because that we might hit other types of material. So currently what we're working with is mainly sand, rock combined. But if we hit a layer with like clay, the clay is so sticky that the gold sticks deeply into the actual clay. So if we have a clump of clay that goes all the way through the machine, it doesn't release the clay and the gold is gone. So we can turn down the RPM on the machine, and we're able to break the clay clumps down and get all the gold out of it. That's the whole point of it. So we might need to slow the machine down, or we can turn the machine up depending on what material we're actually running here. So that's why that can be a huge benefit for us. Yeah, that's pretty much a quick rundown on the gold trommel.